Do people ever trash talk your team? All the time. Okay, not as much as it used to be, but when we were on Little Cougars, I can't remember if this was when we were on Little Cougars or if it was after I was off Little Cougars, but I was still the Little Cougar meet. Filming it obviously, and there was these two boys. They were like, "Oh, she's so slow." We had a runner. She was running. I don't even remember who she was, but so obviously I was not a Little Cougar at this point. And she's like, "Oh, she's so slow. She's so bad at this." The other, she's not very far behind, honestly. And I went up to him and I was like, "Hey, that's not nice. Like, it's one thing if you as a team are like, okay, we're gonna beat this team. It's a different thing when you go to their face and be like, you're slow. Y'all, the homeschoolers are slow." There have also been people like when we've arrived at meets, they'll be like, "Oh, it's just the homeschoolers. We got nothing to worry about, you know? Like, don't say it to our faces, y'all." Because for the most part, as big cougars, Hannah, I will respond to you in a minute. As the most part, as big cougars, we're placing first, second, third almost every race. In our varsity boys and our varsity girls. Now, our JV girls and boys, I don't know. But still, that's good. We even placed first this year at one of our races in the boys and second in the girls. Just because we are homeschoolers doesn't make us any less fast than you. Like, even some people, when I tell them I have a 26-22 for PR, they're like, "Oh, really? Really? I wasn't expecting that, you know, since you're a homeschooler." Like, just because we are homeschoolers does not make us any slower than you. Even our Little Cougar team, we have so many fast kids on there. And even the not like Speedy Gonzalez ones, they're still fighting their hardest. They're working, they're pushing it at practice. I mean, that's all they can do. And really, honestly, in the end, when we win and we beat you, it's really a lot of fun to see your face when you realize you were wrong. As a team, we work hard together. We are working hard to get these placements, to get first, second, and third. And even if sometimes we don't get exactly what we wanted, we're still pushing our hardest just like everyone else. And honestly, when people say stuff like, "Oh, you're slow," it just gets us fired up inside and gives us more motivation to beat you. We are running the same mileage as you, maybe a little more, maybe a little less sometimes. We're doing the same exact thing. During the race, we are very competitive, but before and after, we are not going to trash talk people. By the way, that doesn't mean we do it in the races. We never trash talk people. That is a very important thing to us as a team, is that we are not trash talking other people. During that race, we are very competitive. We are fighting our hardest, but we're not going to trash talk people. We're not going to be like, "Hey, you're doing terrible." Generally, what you'll hear from our team is, "Hey, good job, keep going." Before, after, and during, we are not trash talking. We are not being mean to other teams because we're all out there dying. We're all out there fighting. And even though our coach doesn't always like it when we're always like, "Good job, good job, good job," to every person that we pass that we see is struggling, because, you know, that sets our team at a disadvantage if that encourages them and gets them to pass us. But that doesn't matter in my opinion, because winning is not worth that. Winning is not worth hurting someone else's feelings, especially if I don't know them or you don't know me.